Welcome back to AI for your work. This is Tutorial 4, State and Memory. In Tutorial 3, our agent could fetch live gold prices, but it forgot everything between questions. Today, we give it memory. Let's go! Let me show you the problem. You ask your agent, what is the current gold price? It works perfectly. Fetches live data, gives you a summary. But then you ask, what did I just ask you? And the agent says, this appears to be the first message in our conversation. It has zero memory of the gold price question. Each time you call invoke, the agent starts completely fresh. No history, no context, nothing. Today we fix that. This tutorial introduces 3 new concepts. First, a checkpointer. This saves the graph's state after each step so it can be loaded next time. Second, MemorySaver. That's a simple in-memory checkpointer, perfect for development. Third, thread_ID. This tells LangGraph which conversation to load. Same thread_ID means same conversation. Different thread_ID means different conversation. And here's the best part. Adding memory takes just 2 lines of code. Let's prove the problem first. I've written a simple test script. It's the same gold price agent from Tutorial 3 with 2 questions. First question, what is the current gold price? Works perfectly. Live data, real numbers. Now the second question, what did I just ask you? Look at that response. The agent says, this appears to be the first message. It has absolutely no idea that we just asked about gold prices. Each invoke call starts with a blank slate. Let's fix that. Here's the fix, and it's tiny. 2 lines of code. Line 1, create a MemorySaver. That's the checkpointer that saves state. Line 2, pass it to compile. That tells the graph to save state after every step. Then every invoke call includes a config with a thread_ID. That tells LangGraph which conversation to load and save. The graph itself doesn't change at all. Same nodes, same edges, same tools. Memory is an infrastructure concern, not a graph design concern. Let's write the memory-enabled version. This is the same agent as Tutorial 3. Same tool, same nodes, same graph. But look at these additions. We import MemorySaver from LangGraph checkpoint memory. We create a checkpointer, and we pass it to compile. That's it! Now every invoke call includes a config with a thread_ID. I'm using gold-session-1 for all 3 questions, so they're all in the same conversation. Let's run it. Question 1, gold price. Works just like before. Now, question 2, what did I just ask you? Look at that! The agent remembers. It knows we asked about the gold price. Same question that failed in the no memory test, now it works perfectly. And question 3, how much would 10 ounces cost at that price? It calculated it using the price from question 1. The agent is building on previous context. That's memory in action. Let's understand what's happening under the hood. Before each invoke call, the checkpointer loads the save state for the given thread_ID. During execution, it saves a checkpoint after each node runs. After invoke completes, the final state is saved for next time. The key insight: the message list grows with every call. Your new question gets appended to the existing conversation, not started from scratch. So by question 3, Claude sees all previous messages: the gold price question, the tool result, the follow-ups, everything. Now let's talk about thread IDs. Think of a thread underscore ID like a conversation ID in a chat app. Same thread underscore ID continues the same conversation. Different thread underscore ID starts a completely separate one. Each thread has its own message history, totally isolated from the others. In a real application, each user would get their own thread underscore ID, and their conversations would never mix. Let me show you this in action. This script runs 2 separate conversations. Thread 1. I tell the agent my favorite language is Python. Thread 2. I tell it my favorite dish is pasta carbonara. Now watch this. I go back to thread 1 and ask, what do you recommend I try next? It suggests Python projects. Now the same question to thread 2. It suggests recipes. Same question, different answers, because each thread remembers its own context. Thread 1 knows about Python. Thread 2 knows about cooking. They never mix. That's the power of thread IDs. One important thing to understand. MemorySaver stores everything in Python's memory. When you stop the program, it's gone. That's fine for development in these tutorials. For production, you'd swap to SqliteSaver, which saves to a file, or PostgresSaver for a full database. And here's the beautiful part. The API is identical. You change one line, the check pointer, and everything else stays the same. Same graph, same nodes, same thread underscore IDs. Memory is a swappable infrastructure layer. Your agent code never changes. Here are the key concepts from today. Check pointer, MemorySaver, thread underscore ID, and config. The check pointer pattern stays the same throughout the entire series. You'll use it every time you need memory. Thread IDs become even more important in Tutorial 5, where we'll have multiple agents that need to share context. In Tutorial 5, we make the big leap. So far, we've had one agent doing everything: thinking, using tools, remembering. In the next tutorial, we build a system where 2 agents collaborate: a research agent that gathers data, and an analysis agent that interprets it and generates insights. The orchestrator decides which agent handles each part of the task, and they pass information through the shared state. That's where orchestration goes from one agent with tools to a team of specialists. If this tutorial helped you give your agent memory, hit subscribe so you don't miss Tutorial 5. The code and the full written guide are linked in the description. I'll see you in the next one.